Hey, what's up? It's Megan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have an appointment with my psych nurse practitioner, just a checkup to talk about my medications and how I've been doing. So I have these appointments once every 6 weeks, and I go in more frequently depending on how I'm doing with my bipolar disorder. Thank you to my new subscribers out there. I am so grateful that you're following along on the journey with me. So you might want to go back to my videos that I made back in January. So if you watch this video and just like maybe my last couple recent videos, you might be confused or whatnot. So just a suggestion that you might want to go backwards and work your way up, but if not, whatever's clever, whatever floats your boat. I've never made a video and driven before. Well, actually that's a lie. I have, but I didn't have a holder for my phone, and my husband is very nervous that I'm doing a video while I'm driving, but I think it'll be fine. My eyes are on the road, not looking at the camera while I'm driving. I'll look at you guys while I'm at stoplights or whatever. Usually these appointments do make me kind of anxious, but for whatever reason, I'm pretty chill right now. We're just gonna talk about my medications, and I did start taking a couple of new medications since my last psych appointment update. I'm not a doctor. What I take might not work for everyone that has bipolar type 1. In the morning, I take 450 milligrams of Wellbutrin, which is an antidepressant, and it's safe to be on Wellbutrin if you have bipolar type 1 disorder, but it is not safe to take an SSRI antidepressant if you have bipolar, such as Lexapro, which really fucked me over, or Zoloft, or any of those types of medications. Those are SSRI antidepressants. Then I also just got on a new medication called metformin, and metformin isn't a psychiatric medication. It's actually a medication for diabetes, I believe, but it also treats polycystic ovarian syndrome, which I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, and also it helps regulate your weight. And another medication that I just started taking is called Seroquel, and I'll get to that in a minute. I take that at night, or sometimes in the middle of the day if I'm really having a moment or an episode, freaking out, calms my ass down real quick. But so the metformin, I was researching it, and I saw that it helps with the polycystic ovarian. It helps with weight management because the Seroquel is making me gain weight, so I want to stay at like my normal weight, and so the metformin should balance it. At least that's kind of what I've heard and researched. So, and then also it helps you ovulate and can help you get pregnant, which if you watch some of my old videos, you will see that my husband and I have been actively trying to get pregnant for like 4 years now, and it hasn't happened, which, you know, has been really tough on me and our marriage. And we've done some tests, and it's my body that is not cooperating. So I'm hopeful that maybe this medication not only will help balance my weight, help me like either lose weight or not gain weight, which not complaining about that, and then also it could possibly help me get pregnant. So I'm stoked about that. I actually researched that medication myself and brought it to my psych nurse practitioner and talked to her about it and asked her if I could start taking it, and she went for it. And that's the thing I really like about my psych nurse practitioner, is that we're a team. You know, we are in this together, and she allows me to be a part of my treatment plan. She doesn't just act like a dictator and tell me what the fuck I have to take and not take. She knows it's my fucking body, and, you know, not to be an asshole about it, but I ain't taking no weird ass fucking medications that I'm not comfortable with taking. And I've noticed, because I have a lot of friends that have mental health issues, and some of them have told me that their psychiatrist is very like dominant about this is what you need to take, and then they make suggestions about possible medications that they might want to try. and their psychiatrist just like shoots them down. And I get it, like the psychiatrist has the degree and blah blah blah, but yo, I've been on 30 different medications in the last couple of years. I'm extremely educated. I don't have a degree, and I'm not trying to toot my horn, but I really know what's up when it comes to mental illness and medications, because I have personal firsthand experience. I appreciate that my psych nurse practitioner doesn't pressure me or tell me what to do. You know, if I'm uncomfortable with something she suggests, she doesn't push it, and I like that. Yeah. So in the morning I take 450 milligrams of Wellbutrin, and I take some vitamins, and I also take 500 milligrams of the metformin. And then at nighttime I take 400 milligrams of Lamictal or lamotrigine. And Lamictal is, oddly enough, a seizure medication, but it's also used to treat bipolar type 1 as a mood stabilizer. And that medication, I love it. It doesn't have any side effects. I mean, when you first start taking it, you can't just go to 400 milligrams. Like, you have to start at 25 and like slowly work your way up, because you can get like a deadly rash or some shit. So ain't nobody trying to have a rash and die from it. So I get that. But yeah, other than that, there's really no side effects. I noticed right away when I started taking it, I'm just like so much more chill. I don't explode with my anger or pop off as easily. So yeah, I just feel way more mellow, and believe me, I'm not a mellow person. So I appreciate my medication's help with the mood stabilization. The Lamictal, I take that in the evening because it can make you sleepy. And for like about a year, I was taking the Wellbutrin and the Lamictal in the morning. And I'm so glad I don't do that anymore, because it's like the Wellbutrin gives you energy and then the Lamictal makes you kind of sleepy. So it was just making me feel groggy. So I like splitting it up and taking the Wellbutrin in the morning and the Lamictal at night. And then I have struggled a lot with my sleep and like at night shutting my brain off. And I talked to my nurse practitioner about it, I think back in May, and she suggested that I get on Seroquel. And I was like, oh hell nah, that makes you gain weight. I'm not down with that shit. Like, I am not depressed, but I will get depressed if I start gaining weight. I should probably do a video at some point about body image issues, because I have them, and I'm pretty sure, assuming most girls struggle with that. But knowing a medication is going to make you gain weight is like, whoa, hell no, I'm good. But I gave it a try, and she said I don't have to take it every day. She's like, just take a small dose if, you know, you're struggling with sleep. And so she gave me 25 milligram pills of that, and she said some people take like 800 milligrams. So I was like, okay, 25 isn't like a big deal, just take it as needed. But I honestly love the medication. It's so great. Like, I don't know how I've lived my whole life without it. I honestly think I smoked weed for so long because weed would shut my brain off and make me relax, and this medication basically does the same thing. So I do really like the medication. And then at night also, besides the Lamictal, the Seroquel, and then I take another 500 milligrams of the metformin. So yeah, today's appointment should be pretty chill. I've been doing well overall. Haven't had any episodes lately, thank God. You know, I'm really appreciative of my periods of stability, because they've been few and far between over the last couple of years. So, you know, I did stop drinking. I have 15 months of sobriety as of September 7th, which I still can't believe that shit. But I have noticed that not drinking has made my mental illness way easier to manage. But I still want people to know that even though I don't drink, I still struggle with bipolar disorder. I just am not writing crazy shit on social media to make the general public know that I'm off my rocker. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost to my appointment, but since I have a few, I wanted to say my hubby and I last night watched this movie called Shot Caller. I think it's on Prime, but oh my gosh, it was seriously such a good movie. It's about this guy who gets a DUI and actually accidentally kills someone, and he goes to jail, and he gets put in jail with people that are in there for capital murder and crazy shit. And anyways, this movie triggered my jail experiences with my bipolar, because like home dude goes from being this like square business dude to being a jail gangster running guns, and it's just like I've never been able to compartmentalize my feelings and emotions, and ever since I went through all this stuff with my first manic episode in 2017, I've been able to kind of shut that part of my brain off. This movie just reminded me of a whole lot of shit that happened in jail. So I'm good though. Like, I did have to pop a Seroquel last night and shut the lights off. I didn't have nightmares or anything like that, so I'm grateful. So I just got here to my psych nurse practitioner appointment. I don't really know how else to describe it. It's my medication management appointment, so I'm gonna go in. I might low-key ask her if she'll let me bring the camera in to talk to her sometime. I don't know if that breaks the law, but I mean, it's my appointment, so why the fuck would she care? But I don't know, there's rules and stuff, so I'll ask her. But yeah, she knows I do a YouTube channel and stuff, so she thinks it's pretty cool. But anyways, I'll be back in a few and let you know how the appointment goes. Okay guys, I just got done. The appointment went really well. She said that she doesn't need to see me for 8 weeks, and so that's really exciting because I've never gone that long without seeing her. So I just love that she thinks I'm that stable. No, just kidding. Nothing with my medications changed, except we're going a little bit higher on the metformin. That is the medication that I take for the polycystic ovarian syndrome, and then also to help manage my weight. I did mention the Seroquel makes me gain weight, and I forgot to mention that shit gives me the fucking midnight munchies. My ass will sleepwalk and go grub on some food, and it's like I'm possessed. I can't stop. I'm like a zombie towards the kitchen, and I just like stuff my face and go back to sleep. And that's really unusual behavior for me. I don't normally do that, but ever since I started taking the Seroquel, I'm like a cookie monster. So I hope that not only will the metformin help me get pregnant, but I also hope it will keep my weight in check. I'm really excited. I talked to her about the mental health event that's going on at my gym. I forget if I've mentioned the mental health event in any of my videos, but on Saturday, September 28th, there's going to be a mental health awareness event at my CrossFit gym, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna speak publicly, like on a microphone, and tell everyone that I have bipolar disorder and tell them my story. So I'm pretty nervous, but I'm also so excited to like normalize mental illness, because a lot of people at my gym know that I have bipolar disorder and know that I don't drink. I've had people before be like, oh, like, why don't you drink? It's like, do you really want to know? Do you got an hour? I feel good that this appointment didn't make me feel triggered, so that makes me happy. Normally when I leave these appointments, I'm like, super triggered. I wanted to let you guys know too that I did create an Instagram for mental health. I didn't want to this whole time really talk a ton about my mental health and sobriety on my personal Instagram, because not everyone that follows me on my personal Instagram wants to, you know, see posts about that all the time. So I made the decision to start a brand new fresh Instagram just to talk about mental health stuff, and it is at the.mind.bar at the Mind Bar. The Mind Bar, I had this idea. I said it's a bar because I thought it was kind of catchy since I don't drink. And mind, to me, mind stands for mental illness does not define. And yeah, I just kind of thought of that. I know that this channel is called Slaying the Stigma. Maybe I'll merge the two together or choose one or the other, but for now, I'm gonna keep them separate. I gotta say, I'm so glad I got this device for my car because I'm gonna be able to make so many more videos. You know, I just got that new backdrop for my house, which I still plan to do videos at the house, but I am on the go a lot and I drive a lot, and so it'll be easier for me to make videos, talk to you guys while I'm driving. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for watching, and I would love it if you subscribed. I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up. Tell your friends or family that struggles with mental health to come check me out. Check out my new Instagram at the.mind.bar, and I will link that Instagram below. And I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.